All right, so this is experiment 6, the oxidation reduction reaction section, and we're going to be looking at reactions between copper, zinc, and lead, and seeing if we can see a reaction or not. So we have our well plate here, and I'm going to put a picture of it on canvas as well. But you can kind of see we have our solid pieces of copper in this row, and we have our solid pieces of zinc in this row, and our small pieces of lead in this row. And what we're going to do is we're going to add solutions to each column. We'll add copper solution all the way down this, zinc solution all the way down this, and lead solution all the way down this. Now, if we add copper to copper, nothing's going to happen. So we can kind of think of that as a not applicable section. And the same thing with when we add zinc nitrate to zinc solid, nothing should happen. And when we add lead 2 nitrate to lead, nothing should happen. What we're really going to be looking at is is everywhere else. What happens to the copper 2 nitrate when I put it with zinc and lead? What happens to the copper when I put zinc nitrate in it and the lead in it with lead? And with the lead 2 nitrate when it's with copper and zinc. So let's start adding our drops. So we have our copper 2 nitrate. It's a blue solution. And so I'm going to add about 15 drops to each one of these. Just kind of enough to get it to cover the whole metal. And we'll see if anything happens there after a given amount of time. I'm now going to do the zinc nitrate. So it's a clear solution, and we're going to put that in both. And finally, the lead 2 nitrate, which is also clear in all three. Okay, so we're going to give this some time and see what happens. And based on what we see, we can determine if a reaction had occurred or not. So give this a couple minutes. We're going to give it about 2 minutes, and then we'll look at it again. All right, so we're back for our redox reaction stuff. About 3 minutes have passed, and we can see some definite changes. So you can see in this top row that really nothing has happened to our copper metal at all. But in our second row, you can see that the zinc has turned black. It was originally a silvery metal, kind of like this. Nothing happened here, and we know nothing happened because we added zinc to zinc, so nothing was going to happen. Then over here, we see this like black precipitate forming on the surface of the zinc, kind of like we saw over here. So when we added copper 2 nitrate, we saw zinc change color, so there was a reaction. And when we add lead 2 nitrate, we also had a reaction. Down here with the lead, it's very hard to see, but these lead balls have kind of turned like a tannish brown color when they originally were black. The other two haven't changed at all. So we don't see any change for our lead pellets here, but we definitely saw a reaction in the lead when we added copper 2 nitrate to it.